Hi guys, sorry I pushed play before, but that's how it goes. I'm actually putting this at the beginning of the video only because this video was shot over several days and I had hoped to be able to show progresses, but we have been, we have been infiltrated. We are swarming in grasshoppers. I mean, it is ridiculous. It is, I mean, it's one of those stories where it's like as a little kid you walk down the sidewalk and you're being bombarded with, grasshoppers, and then the temperatures are triple digits. Today we have wind with the triple digits and the grasshoppers, and then the evening the mosquitoes. So I've gotten a few minutes of stuff done between what you're gonna see is the end of this video and today. I've tried over 2 or 3 days and I'm getting bombarded with grasshoppers as we speak. They literally go in waves. They've eaten our buddleia down to almost nothing. They're on marigolds in the garden by the hundreds, and you'll see some in the videos, but nothing compared to what they are. So the video is just going to end. So I'm going to say it now to remember, always be kind and do what makes you happy. And then you'll see just some pruning that I've done throughout the video, just a few updates here and there. Like I said, I've been trying over several days to get this filmed. Yesterday we worked to wean the calves and to treat them for flies, the cows and the calves for flies. So, sorry, this one here. So it's, you know, yesterday afternoon, and then by the time evening came around with, you know, getting supper done and just resting after, it wasn't too bad of a morning, but it just kind of wears you out. And then I did go out on the lawn for a few minutes just to enjoy no grasshoppers. So Lewis and I enjoyed sitting out on the lawn before the mosquitoes came out. But I just wanted to pop on here real quick and just let you know that the video is just going to end. So, yeah, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will start it now. So see you next time. Thanks guys. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. Today I tackled this. Well, sorta. I kind of got into a momentum after I pruned all the roses back. So yep, pruned them all back. I missed a couple. I just need to go in there and zip those. But I just finished and I thought I'd pick up the camera. But I got the yard waste thing filled. And yeah, got all the roses pruned back. And what I do, I guess I should have left one. Let's see if I can find one. Let's see. Oh, there's a few other things I want to show you too. Okay, so this one right here. What I do is I prune it back to the next open leaf. And there's not really a good example. Darn, I should have showed you, but I didn't. Anyways, so I have to take all this down to the brush pile. And I pulled all the hollyhocks through here, all the little guys. I just need to clean up all the debris. I don't know what's moving in here. I'm just going to assume lizards. I hope lizards. But I'm going to cut that all the way down to the ground. And what I did, and this is totally an experiment. I don't know if any of you have done it. If you have, leave a comment below. Tell me how it worked for you. But I've always heard that if your chrysanthemums are wanting to bloom earlier than what you want them to, like in the fall, is you just cut them back and that they'll flush back and bloom. So I did it. The wind had kind of dried it out a little bit, and this is not on a water system. I actually have to hook up the hose and then set a timer. I usually do about an hour, probably a couple times a week. But the mums were kind of suffering for it. They need a little bit more water than the roses do. And then I pruned the suckers off of the crepe myrtle. And this is where I stopped. Just because I need to get everything down to the brush pile, and it's going to be a couple loads. So I stopped right here at this post. And all this stuff is actually wanting to come up really easy. I just pulled it by the handfuls here. And Yep, I know the watering system works because where I had a hydrangea that had water in it this morning. So then I just need to get in here and finish pruning. I have a little tiny salvia and one African daisy. Actually, I think that might be a lavender. We'll see. Anyways, they're where there's water, so I'm going to leave them. Maybe they'll grow up into something. I just need to rake all of that and get some fresh compost in there. And yeah, just get all this to the brush pile. Like I said, pruned all that back. So I just need to get that carted off. I need to then rake underneath the roses. I'm not going to do it right now, just because I have other things on my list to do. I did start to cut back on the hollyhocks, but those things make me itch really bad. So I need to get some long sleeves on to be able to do that. So anyways, that's where I'm at on the cleanup. I thought maybe that these bell peppers were getting too much water, and they were. So they actually just came right out of the ground. So I moved, let's see, I moved one right there, and then one where the sunflower was. There were so many worms in there, so I got the worms transplanted too. I got them moved over here, and then I put the other one just right there because there's a water source. So that's where I put it. We'll see if it survives there. Oh, you know what? I could put it over where I had the sunflowers. I actually might do that. But I just noticed that there is a sweet banana pepper forming. Oh, excuse the shadow. Right there. Right. See? Right there. Awesome. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, look at this. Nice. You know, I'm going to eat it right now. Finding asparagus babies everywhere. But, oh, it's not quite ripe, but let's see. Oh, nice. I love that. We have been invaded by grasshoppers. Bad. So I'm just covering them up the best I can. I mean, best I can. If they eat them, they eat them. I really can't. I'm not going to dust them with anything. I could dust them with that, I guess, 7 dust, but all my efforts so far were to use as few chemicals, if not any. So I really don't want to put 7 dust on everything. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well just buy from the store. So I will just take what I get. What the grasshoppers leave me. But I just thought I would show that little bit of cleanup real quick that I did. And let's see. Yeah, the grasshoppers are in here. The bees. So anyways, I might pick this back up tomorrow, or maybe later tonight after I get it all taken down to the brush pile. So hang tight. Hi guys, it is a new day. See, what I've been doing this morning is I've been trying to get in and get the rest of that sage cut back. I still have the other side of the fence to do there. And then I cut the thyme all the way back. There was so much dead stuff in there, but if you look really close, see if you can see, there's so much new growth on there. See all that right there? That's all new growth. There's a little bit in here. I'm considering, no, there's little growth right there. So I might just let this one do it one more year. These are my original herbs that I planted, what, five years ago? This is one of our first raised beds. And I started the sage, the thyme, and a parsley from seed. The parsley ended up succumbing and it's been replaced a long time ago, but the sage and the thyme have remained. And then this was a new one off of that one because I had only planted one seed. And actually, it's been so long, but I had bought these markers, I think from Sassy Barn. Yeah, she's on Instagram, and then she has her own shop, but it says time on it, and it's been buried in here. So it's been a while since I've been in this bed, given that's a pretty hard cut back, but that's how it goes. And then all these seeds I'm just going to put in there. And then when I was printing back the chives and cleaning out the weeds, look at all the chive babies I have. I mean, there's still some weeds I'm pulling, but there are so many chive babies. So I'm going to let them go for now, just because it is going to get really hot. So I'm just trying to pull the weeds. And I can use these for fresh chives too, because these are still at seed. I need to cut this back. And then there's some volunteer potatoes in there, which is kind of funny. But there's the sunflower bed. I've just been pulling some weeds. Excuse the shadow. Yeah, there's no, other than that one right there, there's no other sunflowers. So that's kind of a bummer. So I might find something to plant in here so that I don't ruin the soil. I don't want weeds to take over, so I'll let the one sunflower do what she's going to do. But, yep, I'm just doing bed cleanup this morning. Pruned back tomatoes. There's so many coming on. It's awesome. Let's see. I don't like the white flies, but I love the bumbles. And then I noticed this morning when I was doing an Instagram story that I have jalapenos coming on. Right there, there's 4 right there, there's 1, there's 3 over there. Bumbles are doing their pollinating job. Yep, these are ancho chili peppers. Well, that's the bell pepper. But I think that's an ancho chili pepper too over there. And then I have pepperoncinis. Those I did from seed. So those have sparked up pretty good. But yeah, I moved those bell peppers because they were too wet over there. So I just pulled up some African daisies by the root, because this got watered yesterday, so those were plenty okay. And then I just got them. They don't like me right now. They usually take a day or two to bounce back, but so I just put them in their spots, and then I took the tomato cages, well, the pepper cages off. But I have plans this evening, or I would be out here, but tomorrow morning I plan on getting that taken care of. Ugh, goodness. Yep, and the verbena is always wants to grow. I don't save them anymore. If I want them, I just take seed heads and go sprinkle them. So, yep, I'm going to get that cleaned up. I'm going to get all that under there cleaned up. I need to get some fresh bark out here, so I'm hoping. And then Saturday we are weaning calves. So between now and Sunday morning church, so maybe Sunday afternoon. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get this all tidied up this weekend, but got green beans picked. I did pull a couple of the plants, and I've been pulling leaves off of more diseased ones. And so, yep, that's where we are at. I still don't think this tomato is doing very good. I know there's tomatoes on there, but the soil this year, the bag soil is just not up to par. And I've been seeing that all over the place on Instagram and YouTube, that the bag soil is just no good. So I'm gonna maybe get these fed or get some compost on them. Maybe they'll do a little bit better. So anyways, guys, that's where we're at. So I will hopefully be back on here. This might take over a few days, but I kind of want that cleanup over there to be on this video because that's where I started it. So I will be back when I get stuff done and tidied up. So stay tuned. I don't know if you can tell. Look at them.